everyone, I am Minita Chaudhary and as you all know I am a ranker and what helped me the most for my studies and getting good result is a study plan. That is, failing to plan is planning to fail. If you have not planned your studies yet, then this is the time to plan for your studies well and score good marks. And I am here to help you in planning your studies, how you can plan your studies in the given time period and score a good marks. So if you have not subscribed our channel by now, please click on the subscribe link and like the video if you like it. And share it with your friends who are appearing this exam so that it can help them as well. So let's begin. This video is for those who are appearing CMA Intermediate Group 2. Who is appearing CMA Intermediate Group 2. Okay. And I have also shared a video in which for if you are appearing for CMA Intermediate Group 1. If you are appearing Group 1 then please go and watch that video. The link is in the description below. And if you are appearing for both groups, the same 90 days plan for both groups is also uploaded in our channel. The link is in the description. So now let's start. This video is only for those students who are appearing CMA Intermediate Group 2 for the December 2020 term. Single group exam. Okay. Let's start. We are assuming the 90 days is left for our exams. 90 days means what? Whole of the September, October and November. We are not assuming the first week or the second week of the December. We don't have specific dates for our exams. But we know it might be held in the first week or the second week of December. We will be using those days as buffer days for extra revision. And we are considering now we are at the end of the August or start of the September. So now we have clear cut of 3 months with ourselves for our preparation. So I have taken those 3 months 90 days for our study plan. By the time now I assume if you are taking any kind of tuition classes, you have completed at least 70% of your syllabus. And if you are doing a self-study, you have covered up at least 50% to 60% of your syllabus. If you have not started yet your studies, then it is a very high time for you to start, gear up your studies and start very well. So let's begin. I have divided these 90 days into few parts so that we have some rounds of revision. That is 23, 23, 12, 12, 12 and 8. We have separate plans for each of these days. The first 23 days of 2 slots we have made. That is for the 4 papers. You know we have 4 papers in our group 2. What are they? They are OMSM, Cost FM, IDT, Company Accounts and Audit. And what I would suggest is to take 2 papers at a time whenever you study. Not less, because that will help you cover lesser of the syllabus in larger time. Not more, because that will have a confusion in your mind, create lots of confusion when you study and will affect your retention capacity. Taking 2 subjects is what helped me and that is what I would suggest you. Along with that, whenever you choose 2 subjects, make a proper combination of theory and practical subjects. Because if you choose only both of the theories, that will make your study boring and will affect your concentration. But if you choose both of the practicals, then of course you have to choose both of the theories in the next round. That will again affect your concentration. So make a proper combination of theory and practical and study. So for my suggestion, I would suggest in the 2 pairs of subjects for the first round of study is you will take OMSM plus Company Accounts and Audit as one of the combination, and for the next combination will be IDT, Cost Management and FM. Those 2 papers. That is what I am suggesting. You can choose any other combinations as per your convenience. So for the first 23 days, you will be taking the first combination. That is OMSM plus Company Accounts and Audit. This is the subject for the first round, and for next 23 days you will have Cost and FM plus IDT. Okay. So for these 23 days, what you need to do is complete your first round of studies for these 2 subjects and for the next 23 days for these 2 subjects. That is, in the coming 46 days, you will be completing your first round of study for all those 4 subjects. Now what do you mean by first round of studies? If you are taking tuitions, first round of study means you are completing your tuition classes plus a first round of self-study. Either you do it with your classes simultaneously, like doing homeworks and revising your classworks, or you can do just after you finish the tuition classes, you will be revising whole of the subjects. That is the first study. And if you are not taking any kind of tuition classes, then you are doing all the first round of self-study by your own. You are covering up all of the topics, all of the chapters throughout all the 4 subjects or all the 4 papers during that first 46 days. So what you need to do during these 46 days is number 1, complete your tuition classes. Number 2, complete self-study, first round of self-study. First round self-study. Number 3, you also need to prepare a summary notes. Now what do you mean by summary notes, or why it is required? It is required because whenever you study, sometimes it is a very long chapter, and whenever you reach to the end of the chapter, you feel that you have forgotten the start of the chapter. Or when you are studying multiple chapters, when you reach to the second or the third chapter, you feel you have forgotten everything you studied initially in the first or the second chapter. That time you lack confidence. You think you are not able to remember or recall anything that you studied, and you lose confidence on your studies. You think it is waste of time, or your studies are not making sense. At that time, you need to refer your summary notes. That will help you go through whatever you studied by that time in a very short period of time. Summary notes is whole of the chapter in a summarized form. That is either in 1 or 2 pages. You will be covering the whole of the chapter in covering only the important points in it. If you have taken tuition classes or you have got any notes from any of the teacher, the summary notes, some of the teachers do provide summary notes. So if you have summary notes from your teachers, you can utilize that, and if you don't have, you can prepare it on your own. Study deeply, mark important things, note them down. It will help you summarize your topics. Okay? The next thing is you will be also marking the sums. Mark out duplicate sums. In our institute math, we have few sums that are repeated multiple times. The duplicate sums. Just mark them out so that it will save your time when you revise it in the second time. Summary notes are also needed for your second and third revision. Okay. Just mark out the duplicate sums from your book. Plus mark important sums. Also give comments. Whenever you do first round of study, you can mark the sums that are very important for you. You can highlight the sentences or phrases from a sum that makes the sums different, and that will help you quick revision for your second time. And you can also give comments to the sum, whether it is easy, tough, or what you need to look into that sum. Various kinds of comments as per your convenience. See, you can write those comments in your own language, Hindi, English, whatever you want to. No one is going to look at that. That comment will help you only at your second and third revision. So don't think anything. Whatever you feel in yourself when you do that sum, just write it as a comment in very short. That will help you your next revisions. So now we have completed those 46 days during which you have completed your first round of studies. You have your summary notes ready. You have duplicate sums marked out. You have important sums marked out. You have done all the 4 subjects first round of study. Now you are ready for the second revision. The second revision will be again in just the half number of days that you have taken for the first revision. Since the first revision was very detailed one, we have taken 23 days. But now since there is second revision, you will be obviously needing just half of the day. And just before few days only, now when you have started the second revision, few days ago only you have completed these subjects. So you already have few things in your mind. You just need to go through it and brush it up again. So now you have 12 days for 2 subjects. You can again use the same combination of 2 subjects, or if you want you can change the combination. There is no harm in it. And just do a second round of revision. 2 subjects here. 2 papers here. 2 papers here and 2 papers here. Okay? That is, these are 2 papers which includes 4 kinds of topic. Yeah, it is subject as well, no issues in it. And you will be doing 12 days of revision for each. That is second round revision. Second round revision. In which you can also refer your summary notes, Whenever required for whichever topic, you can go to the detailed notes. You can solve the important sums. You can skip the very easy and repetitive type of sums. Just do it as you feel, but cover it very well so that you have grab of everything during those two revisions. So after you have completed the first round of revision and the second round of revision, now you come to the last 12 days, like last 20 days of our study plans. The next 12 days that you have is where you will be testing what you have studied during the first two rounds of revision. If you have studied this very nicely, this will be very great for you. If you have not studied it very nicely, this will tell you where you are lying. So these 12 days, what you will do? You will revise each subject in 2 days. Yes, don't get shocked. In your exams, if you give exams for single group, you just get 1 day to revise your next subject. So if during the exam you have to revise each subject in 1 day, then why not? Now try to revise your each subject in 2 days. Believe me, it's not tough. If you have studied well during these 2 rounds of studies, then the third round you will already have 60 to 70% of your things in your mind. You just have to look at them and revise it. It will take very less time for you. And during those 2 days, you will be covering up whole of the subject. Using your summary notes, using your marked sums, you will revise whole of the subject in those 2 days. And on the third day, appear or give test. That is, solve 2 test papers. Just like you give exams, similarly, you will pick one of the test papers from the past years, sit 3 hours down, solve them, and just check them after 3 hours. Give yourself marks. Check them very honestly. Don't be very lenient because that will harm you only, no one else. Check them honestly as a tough teacher. Give yourself marks. Find out where you lost the marks, why you made those kind of mistakes, and what affected that. You will get to know which chapters you are lacking. Take a 2 hours break or 1 hour break, and after that again sit for 3 hours, take another test paper, solve the another one, check it again and find out where you made mistakes and what. After solving 2 test papers, you will get to know which are the chapters that you are lacking, or which are the topics that is not clear in your mind, or where you need to work more. See, solving one paper won't help you completely, it will help you partially, because in one paper it is not possible to cover up whole of the syllabus. Some chapters are skipped. So it is very important to solve at least 2 papers that will most probably cover most of the chapters from your syllabus. So never judge your performance on the basis of single test paper. Judge your performance on the basis of 2 test papers. Solve them, give yourself marks, mark out where you made mistakes, why you made mistakes, and what are the chapters or the topics where you need to work on. You will repeat this for all the 4 papers. This you did for first paper. Then you do the same thing for second paper, third paper. Like that you will have 3 days for all the 4 papers. That is 3 days into 4 subjects. Okay, we have completed our 12 days in which you have appeared 2 test papers and 2 days revision. This is the most important thing. If you do this, I can assure you that there is very less chances that you will be losing your marks, because you know those people who don't give tests at their own self, like self-test, it is very tough for them to clear. If you go and talk to the people who are not able to clear their exams, or who have given multiple attempts, just go and ask them, did they solve the test papers on their own before the exams? I'm damn sure that they'll say no. Because it is like, I have seen many people, whosoever fail is like they have not tested their own self. If you solve your test papers, then there are very less chances that you will be failing the exam. Just believe me and try this out. Never miss this 12 days plan. This is the most important thing that will help you clear your exams. After you complete these 12 days, you are left with the 8 days. These 8 days you will be utilizing for those subjects or those topics where you lost the marks. It is not the subject, it will be mostly the topics that has affected your marks, or if it is a subject, that's it. You will be working during 8 days for those subjects and those topics. Divide it as per your requirement. If it is a 4 subjects, 2 chapters, if it is a 4 chapters, 2 chapters from 2 subjects that has affected your marks, give 2 days each chapter. 2 into 4, 8 days. You will be revising all those 4 chapters in 8 days in a detailed manner. Get a conceptual clarity, talk to your friends, know the sources, watch YouTube videos, get the concepts cleared. Give self-test again for those subjects where you lost the marks or have a very bad performance. Give test again. Check your marks. If you again get a bad marks, again analyze it, again work on those topics. If you get a good marks, then that's fine. Now you are okay with all the subjects. Now the buffer days that you have for the December, you can again give a fourth round of revision, or you can also just give test for all the other subjects. If you have got good marks for a particular subject or some subjects during this 12-day studies, that doesn't mean you are very much good in that subject and you don't need to study it anymore. No, you might forget that subject during these 8 days or 10-20 days, so don't get overconfident. After you finish bringing out your weak subject to a good level, then you again start revising all the subjects equally. The ones you are good on, the ones you are bad on. Give them equal importance, revise everything, prepare for your exams, be ready, you will be more confident. After you give your self-test and prepare well, you believe me, you will be very much confident when you give the exams, and it will literally be very good. So all the best for your preparations. Let me know if this video helped you. Please share this video with your friends who will be appearing this exam, and please subscribe our channel for more such videos. Thank you.